Hey guys, welcome back. For this one, I'm going to show you how to make a Magnemite. Magnemite, you're going to need, I'm going to say 3 to 4 grays. We're going to see how far we're going to go with these ones. You're going to need a scrap of light blue and a red 260. Actually, the light blue is 260 also, and the gray is 260. You're also going to need a round white. So, actually, let me grab another gray, just in case. I'm going to work my body, work its body, and then do the sides at the end. Alright, so I'm going to blow this up until I got 4 inches at the end. Give it a good squeeze. I'm also going to blow up my round just so I know how big I want the body to be. You want a pretty good size eye here. So pretty much as you could grab with your hand with a little bit of extra hanging off there. Like so. I'm going to round that out. So we got a nice ball. Yeah, that's a nice ball. So I'm going to take my gray, give it a good curve here, because we don't want it pushing against the white. I'm going to go down a good 7 inches here. Actually, that's about a foot. 7 inches would be way too small. Give it a curve, a little squeeze. So now, as you can see, it opens it up. So when we put the white in, it won't squish the balloon. We want a good, nice round body. Give it another squeeze. Especially this one, the back one, we're actually going to divide it and put the white in the middle. So you want that to be nice and soft. This one, we're going to give a nice big squeeze, because this is where we're going to put our feet. So you want 2 fully sized balloons, and then 2 slightly squeezed ones. So this one is a little bit firmer than this one, but that's because we're going to separate this into 3 balloons. This one's only separate into 1. Well, 2. Like so. So just roll those, grab your eye, and we're going to push down our squished one to see which side has less of a gap. So I'm going to push this down. As you can see, this one has less of a gap than if I pulled it up like this. So we're going to squeeze that, place the eye, and then attach that into our back. So now your eye is in place, and we can move on. Taking your next gray, we're going to start filling in the body, and we're also going to go ahead and put the little screw on the top. So I'm just going to blow this up until I got good 10 inches. We're not going to need too much here. So I'm going to start with my screw by making 2 small ear twists, about 1/2 inch to 1 inch ear twists. 1 and 2. Make sure they're facing out like this. Alright, so it actually resembles a little bit of a screw. Now I'm going to go down good 2 inches. Going to do another double ear twist. What this is going to do is it's going to hold it propped up when we put it in, because I'll show you. It's a little complicated. So I'm going to do 2 here. So now I have 2 ear twists on both ends and 1 balloon going out. So now, taking my Magnemite, I'm going to see where it's going to lie in the middle. Right there. So I'm going to pull out so it's halfway. So this one I went about 2.5 inches. I'm going to connect that into the side of my head. Of course it wants to unravel, so that's fine. Did you hear that? Now what I'm going to do also at this point, so I'm going to follow up the back of the head. And basically, once this is connected, I'm going to stretch it along here to cover up the back end here. Because once I place the screw on the top, it's going to cover up the top of this white here. So by covering up the bottom, nobody's going to see that. Give it a little squeeze. Roll it in. Like so. I'm going to grab my screw, place it up so that the eye connection is in the back here, and I have one layer of gray going across the front. Finally, attach the end of your gray to your screw at the bottom. Now your double ear twist at the bottom will keep it upright. So now, it's got a little screw, and we have fully covered the back, so nobody's going to see where the white is. Push your eye in, like so. See? Look at that. That looks cool. Let's see. Yep. So I'm going to take my next white, not white, my next gray. We're just going to make 2 little screws out of this one. We're just going to connect them in to our our second loose one. So I'm going to blow that up till I got a good 10 inches. Do my double ear twist. One and 2. Now I'm going to cut this. Give myself a little bit of half an inch here. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to let it shrink down because I got a little bit too much here. Because his little feet are actually smaller than the screw on the top. So as you can see, it's a little bit smaller, which is what we want. So I'm going to tie that. Double knot, triple knot if you feel like it. So now I have one screw. I'm going to take my loose one here. I'm going to divide it into 3 balloons. So it's 1, squeeze the eye up, and 2. So now I got 3 balloons going across. I go attach one of my feet. This will keep it from unraveling. That's one. So you can see the foot comes out. And I'm going to grab my gray and we're going to do the other one. Where did it go? Right here. Squeak. Now this one you want to be a little bit more precise, so I'm laying out a little bit extra air. Squeeze. And let's do the same. 2 little ear twists. One. 2. I'm going to attach that to the other one. Now, so that they're not going to go ahead and basically try to come together, I'm going to tie both grays to a little nut. So it's going to pull them so they open up. Tie a double knot at the bottom. You see, now it opens them up. Roll the eye back into place. So you want it to be protruding out, like so. So now we have the little screws at the bottom. And finally, we have to do the 2 magnets at the end. Whew. Blow it up halfway. Letting out some air. Tie both ends. Give it a snip. And we're just going to bend it. Making a nice U shape. I'm going to divide it in half. Right about there. Yep, that looks good. I'm going to take my Magnemite one last time. We're going to place one of the magnets on each side of the head. Once it's in place, go ahead and curve that a little bit more. It would probably straighten out when you're putting it in. So we got one side. Take the other gray, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Squeeze. Bend. Separate in half. And we're going to attach it to the other side. Again, rebend it if you need to. So now we have the magnets on both sides. Finally, taking your red and your blue, you're just going to add the little spots at the end. So I'm going to start with my blue. You're only going to need about 1 inch. And you're just going to loop twist or ear twist. I think it's too small for a loop twist. Tie that together. Now we're going to attach one on one top, and then the other side is going to be on the bottom. So I'm going to take my gray, preferably the one that doesn't have a knot here, because this one's going to be the trickiest one to put in. So I go ahead and tie that to my gray. Again, this one's going to be the hardest one, so get that over and done with right away. So as you can see, we have now a blue one. Take your red. We're going to do the bottom. Just a little bit. Poof. Right there. Tie and tie. Snip. And tie that to our gray. There we go. So now the red one's on. Do the same for the other side, but we're going to switch it. So I'm going to take my red and we're going to put it on the top. And we're just going to attach that to the top. Give that a little snip. Take our next blue. We're going to put the blue on the bottom. Oops. Let's try that again. Right there. Now we tie these together. Finally tie it to the gray. This is your last step besides drawing on the eye. Give that a little snip. Now, like I said, last step, squeeze out your eye one last time. If you need to, if you have a little bit of gray left from your screw on the top, you can go ahead and tie that into the middle where your eye is attached, so that kids won't be pulling at it. Fix everything so it all looks proper. So you should have something that looks like this. Take your black, and we're just going to give them a nice little pupil on the eye. Not too big. Magnemites have actually small pupils. And there we have Magnemite. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. Be safe.